fixing my hair. I don't know if anyone's gonna ever actually. EDSKaR! It's the man in question. I don't know why it sounded like I was coughing over that word, but okay. Yeah, you did. Thanks for that, Nathan. Good. It's good. Hi. So, I got a couple of packages in the mail today, and I thought one of them was just gonna have one thing in it, and I thought they were both just gonna have like one or two things in them, and I like got them open enough to realize that it was not the case, and so I decided to. Yep. In fairness, your hair does look nice today. Thank you. I was actually gonna say it looked a little greasy, but thank you. I appreciate the support. So I don't know. Give it a minute. I went down to Detroit Dark Club a couple weeks ago now, I think. I don't actually remember. And they were so, like, painfully kind. It was mind-blowing. Like, they kept trying to give me stuff. I made it out of there with a hoodie. But I forgot my LiPo charger. And so, the guy who runs it, Connor, like, when he found out about it, he, like, searched the place and found it and, offered to ship it back, and I offered to pay for that, and he was having none of that. Seriously, the guys at Detroit Dark Club are way too nice. So I thought I was just going to be getting my LiPo charger back, but as soon as I, like, opened the box, I realized that there was not just a LiPo charger in there, so we're gonna find out what all is in there. And then, I got something from EDSKaR too, and I had a hard time getting out of the box because the entire box was wrapped in duct tape, which meant that I couldn't figure out where the seams on the box were. So I had to basically massacre that package. However, there was a box inside that box, so we're good. But yeah, that's I want to do this on camera and skip this song because no, it's the same song. All right, there we go. Gaffa tape, thanks. Oh yeah, it was a great time. I had a really wonderful time at the Detroit games. It was nice. And then the box inside is completely wrapped in zip ties. That's funny. Yeah, so, the box from Detroit Dark Club, I opened it upside down, so I hope that's not a problem, but, my LiPo charger, which has, we were able to identify that it was mine because it has the jankiest connection possible here. Just electrical taped to shit. I'm gonna have to resolder that at some point because it's really nasty. I would love to come back. It's a matter of getting there for me. Pete, again, would love to. Literally anytime if I can figure out a way to get down there. But I think I also have to update my passport. So, okay, so right away we have a Detroit Dark Club t-shirt. So now I have a hoodie and a t-shirt. Seriously, you guys are way too nice. Thank you, Connor. And some stickers. So that's nice. I've got a 3D printer that I've been putting NARF stickers all over. Just an old i3. So one of these might find the home there, but for now it's going in my sticker collection. So thank you to Connor of Detroit Dark Club and the entire club for being amazing people. I had a lovely time, and I can't wait to get down there again. So now, for EDSKaR, if you haven't been following the live streams, me and Ed have been working on, like, Hammer Prime stuff. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in this box. Yeah, we've been working on Hammer Prime stuff, and so I was actually complaining to him because they had, what is this blaster? 4x4? It's really not. 4 Victory. It's a 4 Vic. They had them on really cheap at my local grocery store, and by the time I, you know, went and grabbed some money out of the bank and, you know, went back to the store, they had sold out of all of them, so I never got my hands on one, and they just stopped showing up in stores. So Ed was kind enough to send me one. However, the box seems to have far more than just the 4 Victory in it. But yeah, this 4 Vic is going to be used to science things. So I'm going to, you know, take it apart, get a bunch of measurements off of it, because Ed really likes it, and I trust Ed's opinion. And then I'll probably do something neat with it. I had no idea you meant you had one in box. I thought you just meant you had a loose one laying around that you were going to throw at me, so this is very kind of you. So there seems to be a bunch of different tubes in here, and I am very curious about the tubes. So there is a label here. So 25mm PVC for Rival. Oh! Okay, I might have to grab a Rival ball. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, damn. That's a good fit. Looks like there's enough here to do maybe a couple of blasters. And I've now gotten the Rival ball stuck down there. Tubes for you. You tubes. That's good. I can't. How does a guy get stuff like that over here, says Mr. Nathan. How does a girl get stuff over here, says Alice Coat-Duck. There we go. I just used a screwdriver and popped it at the end. So, that's really neat. I'm interested in how we can get some of that over in North America. So this is labeled as Tactical Pringle versus Original because I'm showing off. So this is EDSKaR modeled the Rapid Red motor cover. Did a damn good job too. Damn. I might have to complain about either your, it might be your export settings in your 3D modeling software of choice, because there is a little bit of, I mean, it is obviously that could be fixed with sanding, but I might be able to fix that for you for realsies. But there's a little bit of stepping. So it looks like it's not exporting the STL at the highest quality possible. But, damn, Ed. This is good. And it looks like it has a little more clearance than the stock one, too. So I imagine you could probably flip it open a little farther. And the stock one, on all the Rapid Reds I've done, the clips have been really, really tight. Like, it's been really hard to prop it open. Or pop it open, rather. So the lack of clips here, but it looks like there's enough of a surface here that should still work. Nice. This is a nice little design. Yeah, you really need to move to Fusion 360. These are Rapid Red. I think he's got these posted on Thingiverse. So if you want it, you can go to EDSKaR, which I would link if I knew it. Running out of Firefly plunger tubes. Super nice idea for Rival. And I bet actually the because that would theoretically, most of Hasbro's plunger tubes, it's partially in the way they're injection molded, but it's also partially in the way that they are, thank you, I'll post that in chat. Basically, the seal gets better and better the further back into the plunger tube you go. And the reason for that is to build up momentum really quickly in the back and then make that seal. So I bet that actually works really well as barrel material, even better than if it was just a solid uniform tube. But I'm excited to try this out. And Ed just... You know, you were knocking your own print quality, but the overhang here, like I imagine you must have used support material, but even with support material, that's really nice. Unless I've got the angle you printed this at entirely wrong. No, that's got to be the bottom surface. That's a really nice overhang, Ed. Don't sell yourself short. That's good. Damn. That was with supports turned off? Piss off. How is that even possible? That's spectacular overhang, Ed. Like, mine isn't that good. On any of my printers. Damn. That's nice. So Ed actually just sent me a link to that, so I will post the Thingiverse link in chat. And also I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And then, Ed, for future reference, you're more than welcome to do that yourself. Okay, so we got a tactical Pringle. You are, and now you can ban people. Okay, so what do we got next? Oh. Ed, did you send me a pony? My friend Glenn is going to think this is hilarious. I'm judging you so hard right now for sending me a pony. It's not focusing. Whatever that one is. Rainbow Sparkle or whatever. Somebody's gonna get mad at me for saying that. Twilight Sparkle. Thank you for that. Thank you for clarifying. Right after I made you a moderator, too. So the note on this says, I've posted a lot of ponies, and now I've also posted one. Alright, that was pretty good. That was... You got me, that was good. I'm mad. But also, I can't be mad, because that was funny. Okay, so what else can we pull out of here? Looks like, spring. An Airsoft AEG spring. For reference. Okay. I'm sure you have thoughts on what that could be used for. Now I also see a magazine spring replacement for katana things. Monkey Mod replacement spring for... He wrote katanas and then crossed it out and wrote Vorpals. That hurts, Ed. That hurts. That hurts. Now, I've heard about these The inside of this bag is a little slippery. Oh, wow. Holy crap. I've heard about these things being rusty, but wow, this is rusty. Like, that is rusty. I know what you mean now. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna be sure to not prick myself on that. Spoilers, that's one I've cleaned. They arrive worse. Yikes. Yikes, monkey mods. Big yikes. Oh, okay, there's more stuff in here. It just keeps coming. Is there a single AccuFake in here? That's bizarre. What the hell happened to this AccuFake? It looks like it's seen hell. Like, the foam is good, but the head of it is really weirdly attached. Kind of small. That's bizarre. 15mm copper for reference. Huh. That's bizarre. So this waffle just bounces around inside it and slides through. If you want dead as fuck streamlines, Alice. I don't, but thank you. That's really bizarre. I guess this dart is kind of oblong in nature, because it looks like there's a space around the outside of it. Yeah, there is. Once I de-oblonged it, it's now a lot looser. I have a sneeze. It's not happening. Yeah. So what is this used for? Like, I would have assumed barrel material. It's really heavy. It's a lot thicker walled. You're gonna have to let me know. 1732 brass nests in it, sort of okay. Oh, okay. Alright. And then there's another tube, it looks like, in here. And then there's something sticking out of the package. It looks like 3D printer filament. 21.5 overflow pipe for Mega. Oh, that's neat. Nice. Okay, so there's something else in here, but I can't figure out how to get it. Okay, it is a piece of 3D printer filament. It looks like black PLA. I don't know why it's here. Oh, you know what? I know Ed uses a CR10, and I know that this is pretty much exactly the length of the Bowden tube, so I have a theory that this was... Oh! I know exactly what this is! Okay, alright, Ed, don't say it unless you've already typed it up and it's... Okay, so this, yeah, so the lines, because you can see where the extruder has already hit, right? So it's already made little tooth marks in the end of it, and they go all the way up to about there. So, when I printed my rainbow cannon, actually, I ended up with like that much filament hanging at the end of my extruder after an overnight print. And it was like, if the print had gone a minute longer, it would have run out of filament. And Ed was like, oh, I had something similar happen, except mine was closer. And this is the piece of filament. Because that's the end of a filament. Like, that's the end of the filament. It wasn't snipped. and then the tooth marks go all the way up to here on it. So that's how much filament was left after his print. Yep. Yep. I'm proud of me for figuring that out. Okay, so I'm gonna rip into this because I've wanted one of these since I saw it on shelves. Oof. Or is it to answer your question? Sort of. I'll show you in a second once I've got this holster out of the package. So the Forvik comes with a little holster that is theoretically just like friction fit. I have to be honest, the first Drac video I ever saw, he was, I think it was a review of this, and I distinctly recall thinking, like, at the time I had no idea what HVZ was, and he didn't explain in his video what HVZ was, but he was just talking about, like, oh man, the holster for this blaster, it would be so impractical for fighting zombies. And I'm like, what is this nutsack talking about? Fighting zombies with Nerf guns, you moron? I had no idea what HVZ was at the time. I was just... I think I actually called my roommate over and was like, look at what this nutsack's talking about. That's bizarre. There's like a little hole under the trigger. That's weird. I'm not mad about it, but it's weird. It's not a holster, it's a mag carrier. I'm trying to find a mag now. I can't, naturally. Yeah, okay, fair enough. That actually fits mags pretty well. Yeah, okay. Alright, didn't see that coming. You know, I bet if you really wanted to, what you could do is you take a mag, stick it in. It's a tight fit, but yeah, there we go. Stick a mag, pop it in like that. Now you have a magazine that you can then just pull darts out of and load them into your Forvik. The bottom of the grip is weird. Not in a bad way, it's just not what I would have expected. Hasbro usually puts sling points under there. It's a pretty good air seal. I have to say, I don't like the trigger pull. I rarely do on Hammer Prime blasters, but I think it could be, like, by the feel of it, I bet that could be fixed the same way I fixed the double strike. Yeah, that is kind of a bad holster, you're not wrong. I wonder if you could mount a dart shark onto it. That's the best idea I've heard all day. Yeah. I mean, it technically works. There's no set click of it going into place, but yeah. Yeah, I like this. That, so, for those of you that don't know, Ed is nuts about ergonomics. So I'm gonna be a pedant at him about it, too. This bump is in the wrong place. At the very least for me. It feels wrong. Spin it. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah, I get that. Yeah. Okay, so that's backwards, and then forwards? Forwards does not do as well. Yep. Okay, that's pretty good. Because it's from the EU, you have different warning labels. That's funny. It's a change of pace for something for me to sand off. Horizontal spinning. So that, oh, that really whacked into my knuckles. Oh, oh, I did it. Oh, hey, I can actually do that. Okay, I'm pretty impressed. I had no idea I could do that until I just did it. Okay, stream over. I'm just gonna... Alright. Fired it on my finger. That felt real good. So it actually spins worse when it's primed, because then you get the resistance on the trigger. You could have done the fake walk downstairs, but then I'd have to stand up, and that would have... Yep. Alright, so... Okay, so let's go... I'm gonna aim my camera down a little. Right? Not quite. Yeah, okay, so... I should get, like, really good at this. Okay, that actually turned out pretty well. Okay, that way. I want to clarify, this is the first time I've tried horizontal spinning. No, I can't do that. Oh, it totally is, for intimidation. Almost dropped it. That's hard, but it's cool. I like that. Thank you for the tip, Ed. Gunslinger Code Duck Pistol Spinner livestream. Legit worth the postage costs. You know, it's funny, a friend of mine who runs a D&D campaign keeps trying to get me to join, and she keeps saying that I have to join, and I have to play as a gunslinger bard, which I feel like is a pretty apt description of me, I'm not gonna lie. Second stick. Oh, that was a backwards horizontal. And then, no, that's... I need to work on that, because that's fun. My finger is all red from doing that. Spin a Jupiter. That's probably not a great idea. I'm not sure if I should just take this apart. I literally have not fired it yet. I should be firing it first before I take it apart. It looks like it'd be a solid blaster to paint up. Ed, does this hammer, is there anything that it matches with? Like, it's not the same as, like, a hammer shot hammer or anything like that. It came with darts in the box. Yeah, but they're fancy. You know what? If I don't take these out now, I never will. And you might have hidden something in here too, so I don't know. Aha! You hid the instruction manual. Which is admittedly more warnings than instruction manual. Neat. If I can get the stupid things out. It comes with one of those little decoders too. Admittedly, kind of a neat idea. You can send a secret message to your pals that says, "Oh my god." You're really doing us proud, Hasbro. I don't know if you, yeah, see that? OMG. With, come on, I really want to get that to focus. With a little emoji. Wow. You're really stepping up to that plate with that gender equality, aren't you? I think the worst part is how easy it is to read without the... it doesn't show up that well on camera, but in real life, I mean, you might have to... Actually, I think colorblind people could even figure this out. Like, it's pretty... yeah. Hello, Frankenzilla. You know, I was about to say, like, it seems like I never catch you on at the right time, but that's because I stream at, like, probably what is sleep time for you. That's a good seal. Damn. Oh. Oh, hi. That's not bad. I like this. This is good. It's 10 a.m. Friday here. Okay, well then I have no idea what I'm talking about, apparently. I'll be sure to do that next time I see him. Yeah, I like this. I'm gonna do nice things with it. It's nice. It's cool. Do people want to see it taken apart? Because I kind of do, but also I'm not sure if I have the energy because I woke up like 2 hours ago because I stayed up late. I'm not proud. Nope. Yes. Yes. Okay, people want to see it taken apart. Alright, we'll take it apart. Let's see if I can get a half-decent angle. Now you can see the horrible pajama pants that I've thrown on lazily. Is that... My desk is a fucking mess. Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing. Nope, come on. Come on. Nope, it's just not wanting to... Like, that's the right angle, but I'm holding it in place. So, maybe if I... Oh, that worked. I gotta get the angle right. You're gonna have to forgive the messy-ass desk. Just gonna shamefully move all the cans and bottles away. I swear it's not normally this bad. Desk cleaning stream. Riveting, I know. Piece of worker barrel. That stuff is next to useless. Random dart post. Whew. Matches from that one time that Panda ordered candles to my house. God damn it. Alright, that's cleaner. Speaking of cleaner. Yep, pretty much. Various allergy medications. Ugh. Empty plastic bags for storing screws in. Alright. There we go. What's the full auto kit for? There wasn't a full auto kit. Not that I'm aware of. I mean, there's a gear motor that a lot of people use for auto kits, but I've had those for years. They're just really convenient hobby motors. Hobby gearboxes. The motors are actually pretty crap. They do alright, but they're not good. The full auto kit is for whatever your heart desires. Ed, do you have the tack rail nubbin modeled for this? Because if so, I might get that off of you. Really just feels like it's not worth my time. Come on. It feels like there's something else holding this together. Like there's some sort of screw I haven't found yet. Is that specifically for this one, or does it just work with everything? Come on. Come on. Almost there. Nope, it's just really stiff. Okay, how did that screw flip 180 degrees over in its screw port? Like, pull that, flip it around, drop it back in. That's impressive. Yeah. Select fire's fun, but it's a lot of work. That screw just does not like being in that spot. Oh, it's got a screw on the end of the the piston. Yeah, we really need to figure out a name for these parts. Now you said, and I'm trusting you on this, holy shit, that's a huge piston. Wow. That's massive. There goes that rail piece. I cannot say I dig the way that this sear functions. Ow! My hair. It felt real good. Pull the spring rest, then unscrew. Yeah, enough of your lip. Come on. Yeah, this sear is not optimal. I mean, I knew that before I took it apart, but even more so now. I guess it's not that bad, but it's not really great either. Yeah, I could fix that up. Yeah, I'll design a better trigger for this. Because that's a massive piston. Like, that thing's fucking huge. Kind of like the way it looks with it, the front muzzle piece. Spring goes in, spring rest, the rubber goes under. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I dig this. Now all I have to do is redesign the hammer. Not because it's inherently bad. The hammer is fine. It's just, it's the wrong color and I don't want to paint it. And it's not ABS. And then redesign the trigger. Oh no, Ed! I figured out why the hole in the trigger was there. It's because there's... Otherwise, it would interfere with the sear on the hammer. No! That's horrible. Alright, here we go. Yeah, okay. See, I like the bottom surface of this. It's got a nice, satisfying click there as it fully primes. Like the way it works its way up that surface. So the point of the sear just pushes it. It's like, okay, yeah, that geometry there where it pushes up against the rear of the trigger is nice. And then snaps into place. But then the actual firing mechanism is, yeah, you can feel, if you watch really close, you can see the hammer going back just a little tiny bit. So I put a little pressure on it. Yeah, you can almost see it. It's easier to feel. I'm gonna try and make my camera focus a little more. Yeah, okay, that's better. The trigger pull isn't as bad as the double strike, but it's still not great. Yeah. Oh. Bugger. Spring came out. Oh, it's got a nice little funnel on one side, so the hole is larger for the spring there than it is on that side. You can barely even see it on that side. So that means that if I just drop this in, there's actually a chance that I could just align it with... Well, there's a chance, but I think it's not a good chance. Alright. Drop that in. And just then drop this here. Come on. Come on. Ah, it fell out again. Alright. Come on. How do I even get this? Hey, is that it? Is that it? Did we get it? Yeah, there we go. So, alright, so. Alright, what have I done here? Oh, there we go. So, let's see if we can get that again in focus this time, right? Now it might be too minute of a difference for you to see, but yeah, you can see it there, just a little. So that extra weight of it coming back a little bit. Yeah, oh fuck, I fucked it again. There we go. Alright, it's back in place. Yeah, so you can see as I pull this back, it's like... Yeah. And so that's why it's being a big pain in the ass. It's that sear surface right there having to prime the hammer just a little bit. And you're doing that, it's like you're trying to prime the hammer from the center of it. You have no leverage, right? It's, even though it's only a little, it's actually effectively like the same amount of force, right? So yeah, that's definitely worth designing a better trigger for, but I'm too tired. Okay, so let's try and put this back together now that we've torn it apart. Kinda wish I had... No, I'm happy. Like, I thought about it. And... No, it's fine. So let's take advantage of this admittedly quite well designed spring rest. So we unscrew the bottom washer and the rubber cap. Ooh. See, it's like padding your plunger, except you don't actually have to pad your plunger. Let me add the pre-compression. And boom. Here we go. Hey, come on. Alright, that's back in place. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I think the problem is because these two shells aren't actually connected, like you can just separate them. When I try and prime it, the shell flexes and it just pops into place. So let's close her back up. Thanks for dropping by, Eleanor. I need to figure out a way to get food in me. Admittedly, don't have much of any food in the house. Oh, wait. The stupid tack rail nubbin. Can I get it in there without... No. I think the geometry is telling me otherwise. The geometry doesn't account for flex in the plastic. Suck it. Alright, there we go. So, pro tip given to me by Bob. Back your screws out all the way before you start screwing them in. It'll make your screw posts, like the actual ones in the blaster, last twice as long. And it's really not any extra work. Most of the time it's like when it's not going to cause damage, to not do it, it's like a quarter of a rotation, then you hear the click. And then when it is going to cause damage, then you prevent it from causing damage. So it's easier. You spy a malice cage. Do you now? Surprise, surprise. Not a malice cage. Surprise, surprise. Also not a malice cage. This one is, though. Got a fan attached to it. Wait, what, that? Oh, this is an old design of cage of mine. Can't really make out the logo, and there's a piece of a drum spring stuck to it. Yeah, this is an old design. It's not great. I mean, you can try it if you want, but it's not great. Out of 10, totally better than the fake Kotick. That's really funny. That's funny, EDSKaR. 10 out of 10, better than a fake Kotick stream the other day. Yeah, I was actually recording something for Ed, and then I accidentally hit broadcast instead of record, because I'm a big dumb idiot. Alright, I put it back together. Didn't even mod it, either. I'm impressed with myself. Not really that there's much that can be modded, I guess. I mean, like, add a spring spacer. And then, you know, design a trigger, but that's a little more work. Chrono it. Alright. Let me grab some darts. Where's my chronograph? Not there. Oh, there it is. chrono, and I'll grab some fresh elites. You know, I made this chronograph. I 100% could have made it have a meters per second function. I just didn't even think about it at the time. Now, are we chronoing out of the first barrel or all of them? Let's see, can we get a good... Yeah, okay, that's... 79 or 72.97. Oh god, I have no idea which one fires next. That one. Didn't read. That bounced off my headboard and landed back in the chrono. That's funny. And I missed the sensor. I am so smooth, it is stupid. Well, I figured that out by now, Ed. It's easier for me to just test it than wait for an answer. 71.5 on the top barrel. Very sad that mine shoots 55 FPS and I gave away the one that shoots 70. Womp womp. I'm sure you could fix it. What the fuck? These keep hitting the most random places. Like, when I go to Toys R Us, and they're like, oh, would you like the warranty in case it's broken? And I'm like... One, if this thing's gonna be broken, I'm gonna be the one to break it. And two, if it comes out of the box broken, that's okay, because I can fix it, because I know how the entire goddamn thing works. You lose 20 FPS in metric conversion. That's funny. The banks take 20 FPS as a conversion fee. You know what? I'm tired of spinning all the way around and shooting my bed. I'm just gonna shoot the wall, and it's gonna hit me in the foot, and it's gonna feel real bad. Nope, hit me in the tit. Much better. And I still missed. Seriously, this is why I... 72. 71.7 to be fair. 71.70 to be even more fair. Right in the throat. Alright, so we're getting like 72-ish from this. So let's go to the next barrel. Let's hope that we can actually align the shot this time. Nope. Still hitting pretty damn hard. Hold it sideways. Yeah, okay, that's getting 69.5, 0.51. I made this chrono really precise. 67.9. 68.35. 69.5. Alright, let's go to the bottom barrel. Is it accurate to its precision? Yes. I calculated it out with the clock speed, and I think I could add another 2 numbers to the end. I just didn't bother because it's pointless. Didn't read. Come on. Yeah, that one's getting 66-ish. So yeah, like a 3 FPS drop per barrel, looks like. Off the top of my head, I didn't actually do the math there. I'm gonna pick up these darts that I keep shooting myself with. Yeah, this one's getting about 65. Pretty dead on. Ed just PM'd me, and I'm going to read it out loud, and says, I'm going to claim that I shot you in the tit and the throat all the way from England. That's not bad for a Nerf pistol. That's funny enough that I had to read it. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that was like, that's 63.68, so like 64-ish. Alright, and then the last barrel, I don't know, what do we figure, 62? Oh, 58.2, that's actually a lot lower than I expected. Yeah, okay, so the last barrel is way less efficient. I wonder if that has to do with, like, 57. I wonder if that has to do with the, like, the square of the space, like, 'cause the math is almost right in my brain, but I think as the volume increases, the velocity should decrease exponentially. Like the volume of dead space. That was 40. Yikes. Dead space has exponentially more detriment. Yes, okay. That's not bad for having no actual professional knowledge and just guessing off the top of my head. 58.9, that's... or 58.59, sorry. It's not that the chrono isn't accurate, it's just that I can't read. 53. So the last barrel is really erratic, looks like. Yeah, okay, so... that's a pretty wide range. Message retracted. I'm kind of mad, I wanted to know what that said. Now I have darts under the wheels of my chair. What? I'm just gonna clear the ones out that are gonna cause me problems. Alright. So yeah, this thing is neat. I like it. It's a cute little pistol. Oh. That's funny. See, I keep grabbing it just a little early. Yeah, there we go. See, that's... The side spin is quite difficult. The top spin is... Yeah, it's difficult to make it look good. Kind of looks like I just flailed it around. Notice also the comment that it's a fancy Unicode that YouTube doesn't recognize. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely design a new trigger for this. It bothers me a lot that that hole in the trigger has to be there because the sear is otherwise in the way. I can hear the ARs opening and closing. Like, I noticed it was harder to prime when there were darts in it. And I can hear, as it's sucking backwards, it's popping the ARs open. Like, I don't know if you can... Yeah. That little hollow, like, noise. Yeah. My face. Is there anything else anybody wanted to see me do before I wrap it up? Any questions, or... Because I am tired and want to eat some sort of food and sit on the couch and watch Community or something. But if you guys had any thoughts on things I could do, anything you wanted to see before I wrapped up, then let me know. Sleep, Alice. I mean, it's 5 p.m., and if I nap now, it'll ruin my whole sleep schedule. But I appreciate the support. Alright. Alright, well, thank you everybody for dropping in. Thank you, EDSKaR, for the, for Victory, which I had to think of the name of. Thank you to, if anybody from Detroit Dart Club is watching. Thank you very much. Oh, RZ, I don't know if you're still here, but you asked this earlier, and I completely forgot until right now. This is my progress. I'm probably gonna have to reprint this because the print quality isn't great. Alright. That's all. That's all questions answered. Okay. Now I'm gonna go probably nap.